Now, before you ask the next question, let me fulfill a promise. I said about Kahal that I consulted the books of Lughat, Arabic lexicon, and there I found mainly that the real age is from 40 to 60 or beyond. Some go beyond, but most say from 40 to 60. Now, when I asked him to verify this, let's once again see all the important lughat, books of lughat, and tell the audience what actually they say about it. There is one book of lughat, Ruhul Maani. It's very authentic. Tafsir Ruhul Maani, which also deals with lughat. All the tafsir have a part which deals with Arabic lughat. And the author of Ruhul Maani, Alusi, Allama Alusi, maybe, I think Allama Alusi is the writer of this. He is a man of very high caliber. He has stuck to only the Arabic accepted meaning, not what people try to interpret through some verses of the Quran. So from that purely Arabic meaning, he has drawn the conclusion that it exists according to the Arabic usage from 40 to 60. That is exactly what I said yesterday, the day before, that Hazrat Isa alayhi salatu wasalam must have reached the age of 40 when he started Kalamun Nubuwah. And that is why I told you that the age should be corrected with reference to the modern investigation into his birth, the year of birth. Another book, Al-Qamus al-Muhit, which is a book of Lughat, considers 50 to be the age of Kuhul, because they say the connotation of one's Allah being weaker, one's qawa beginning to decline. This is found in Al-Kahal. So at the age of 30 or even at 40, he thought the word Kahal is not applicable. So the author says it should be around 50, where actually people begin to decline. But this argument, if this was responsible for this translation, is not valid, because we see that Allah Ta'ala most often chooses prophets from the age group of 40. So that is the mental maturity and the period of physical decline. So I would agree with Ruhul Maani. But there are other books of traditions, including Lisanul Arab and some others, which seem to have kept in view their belief that Jesus Christ died at 33 or was crucified at 33. So obviously, to fulfill that requirement, they say Kahal applies from 30 to 40, from 34 to 50, 33 to 51. So the earlier end of Kahal they have pulled to support their understanding of the Holy Quran. That's the obvious reason for that. But they have never quoted any pre-Islamic scholar or poet or an Arab Bedouin who used this word Kahal to be applicable to anyone of 31 age, of age 31. Right?
مسرور, this is the same they do with Kalmat Khatam.
That's right. They never quote any previous
from their belief.
While all the scholars of Arabic lexicon are agreed on this thing, that the previous usage than Islam, that is of Jahiliyyah, as far as the Arabic is concerned, is the standard usage. That is why if there was any disagreement among the Sahaba about the meaning of the usage of something, or among the Mushrikeen and the Muslims, the issue was decided when they produced evidence from among the Bedouins. If they said something, then they say, yes, This established this is to correct Arabic. Like hadha shay'un ujab. The word ujab is used in the Holy Quran, and some of the non-believers started objecting from among the Meccans. They had never heard of it. They thought this is not right Arabic. Ajib is all right, but ujab we never heard. Allah wanted to prove, of course decided to prove them wrong. So an Arab sheikh of old age, he came and sat somewhere in the presence of others, and somebody asked him to stand up and sit on the other side. He took strong exception to this. He said, what is this behavior? Hadha shay'un ujab. You see, and with hadha shay'un ujab, immediately people understood. So even at the time of Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the companions of the Holy Prophet and the non-Muslims all agreed that if you want to support a meaning of the Arabic word, you must produce an example and precedence from among the non-Muslim Arabs of Jahiliyyah. So no such example has been quoted regarding the use of 30-year age. And that is also applicable to the word khatam. No prior example of khatam is quoted from the pre-Islamic period of Jahiliyyah, where they use the word khatam to indicate the last in time. They always used it to indicate the last in status, beyond which nobody can be conceived. So you have rightly pointed out that this the same applies to them. Yes.